What's up, everybody? Silver here with another Halo Spartan Strike achievement guide. This time we're doing Battle Hardened, which is earn all gold stars in operations A through E. So we're doing Operation A right now, part 1 out of 5, and we're going to get out of our drop pod here, and our weapons are damaged, so we can't use any. So we're just going to have to smack this grunt and take his plasma pistol up here. Grab that and then overcharge it to get through this shield here. And we're going to take out these 3 grunts up ahead and then move up to the door shield up above us in a second once we take out these grunts. And we're just going to smack all 3 grunts that come out before they even have a chance to shoot at us. So there's different ways to get points. Obviously, you get points for killing people, but also you get multipliers for getting multi-kills. Like I got a double kill just there, so that adds more points to my score. And also, sprees will add more points as well. And you get sprees by killing enemies without getting shot. So if you die in this game, you go back to the beginning of the level, so it's not like other Halo games where you get checkpoints and respawn and stuff. So just don't get shot as much as possible and get those sprees up. So you see I grabbed the assault rifle and pistol there, and now I'm just standing here waiting for the enemies to come out of the door on my left, and the spirit drops off some enemies, and also that drop pod drops off some enemies. So move up here and shoot that barrel to explode all that debris and move through. And you can see I'm just powering through. I'm just kind of running straight through everything and shooting all these grunts with a pistol as I run through. So that really helps out because I could get multi-kills in the process. So it's obviously a more effective way to continue that string of kills. Obviously, if you're taking it slow, you're not racking up the multi-kills, so your score isn't as high. So you kind of want to take a speed run mentality going into this. Not that time matters in this, but just it's easier to get multi-kills, obviously, when you're coming across enemies more frequently, more often. So move up here. You can see you have to blow up the cars to get through with the grenade. And really, this level is very easy. We got the par score, which is 25,000 for this, by the way. So we got the gold star already, but this is really where you're going to rack up all the points. You could get like no points at all and still get a gold star in this last section because you're on this turret. And just destroy all the cars so you have better lines of sight to all these enemies spawning. And just keep your finger down on the trigger, and as the enemies come at you, just turn towards them, and they'll just die pretty much instantly with this turret that you have on them. So you can see I already doubled my score, what I had before. I'm at 60,000 already. And we're easily getting this gold star right here. So just lay on the trigger finger and keep going. I had the high score for this level. I think I'm only 3rd place when I last looked, which was a few days ago, so I'm probably way below 3rd place now that it's been out. So, good job, guys, knocking me down a peg. But anyway, move back up here, and you are done with this level. 93,000, easily breaking the 25,000 requirement for the gold star. So this next one, A2, we're on a rooftop or something. Yeah, we're definitely on a rooftop. Did I say rooftop? Rooftop. So again, you really want to move forward as fast as possible. And you can see I destroyed that turret that nobody was in, but it still gives you points if there's a turret that you could destroy, even if no one's in it. So definitely want to pay attention to that. That also works for vehicles, which we'll see in future episodes. Vehicles, even if they're unoccupied, will give you points. Covenant vehicles, that is, not human vehicles. So blowing up a human vehicle does nothing for you. But this, you could just run around. You can see I'm grabbing grenades. Run around and try to string as many kills together as you can. Also, keep the sprees up as you can. And a lot of buggers will fly up over the walls here and over on top of the building. And also some grunts will be dropped off by spirits every now and then. So I'm just trying to run in circles and kill as many people as possible. And this is a part where you got to hold out for like a minute. So, kind of annoying. I was never a big fan of holding out somewhere for a while things happen. Mainly because I like to speedrun a lot of the time. So, obviously when you got to wait for a specific amount of time, speedrunning is no longer that feasible. But anyway, I would keep the regeneration. You can see I grabbed the sprint, but I'm just grabbing the sprint to make this go a little quicker for you guys. You don't have to watch me do this nonsense for nearly as long. So I'll sprint from place to place as I can. But move up there and then complete the circuit. You can see I kind of did a circle around this rooftop, killing all the enemies, getting those multi-kills up. And the Hornet comes and drops off a bomb type thing that you're going to plant on this barricade. So run over here, plant it right there. I mean, I think a Spartan would be able to climb over that, but I guess not. So blow that up, move forward, and again, here we go. There's a turret. Kill that guy. And we're moving up here. There's this tough elite guy we got to battle. So I just throw a couple grenades at him, and that usually does the trick. Shooting at him takes a while to kill him, but we got a lot of grenades on this level, so that's nice. And we're just moving back. Kill as many people as possible, as quickly as possible. There's a bunch of people here now, so you could get some kills up there. And the par for this level is 35,000, so we're easily getting that. We already did get that. And now we're moving across here. I wish I had my regeneration at this point. You want to be careful when you stick elites because they run at you in an attempt to kill you along with themselves. So be aware of that. So don't stick an elite if you're right next to him and have no shield, because he'll just run at you and take you down with him. So we're moving forward. See, he just did it right there. Took my shield down a good chunk, and but that's all right. 69,000. Only needed 35, and we're off with this Pelican. So mission accomplished. The next level, A3. We need 80,000 for this, which is totally doable. So we start off in this courtyard area type thing, and we just got to kill a bunch of grunts. And there's an elite over here, of course, one of those orange elites. Bobs, perhaps, from Halo Reach. And we're just going to kill him, and we're going to take whatever he has, the conduit, and we're going to go bring that to the elephant. So I'm throwing grenades at him. Grab that. You can see the conduit's on my back now. And we're just going to kill all the enemies jumping off this ship. And over here, more people were actually dropped off, so I'm just going to go back there and kill them. You could obviously skip the enemies, but it's better to kill them, obviously, because you'll get closer to achieving the par score, or the gold star score, rather. So run around back here, drop off that conduit in the back of the Pelican, or elephant, not Pelican, very different, and run up and into this Warthog gun. And we're really going to easily get the time for this as well, or not the time, what am I thinking? We're going to get the score for this as well easily, so just lay on that trigger. There's no overheating in this. A lot of the newer Halo games, the chain gun on the back of the Warthog overheats after a while if you don't lay off of it. If you keep it on too much, it'll overheat, but not in this game, so that's nice. Spartan Assault, it overheated, which was annoying. There also wasn't a Warthog in Spartan Assault, but there were those normal turrets that were just sitting on the ground by themselves. So you can really just lay on the trigger and just spray in a fan motion, because there's a bunch of people that spawn in front of you. So you can see we're racking up a ton of kills. I think I had about 20,000 when we just got in this hog, and I already have 54,000 from just, spraying and praying, if you will, which is not advised in, real life, I guess, but in this game, this top-down game, it works pretty well. So move on through. Again, we're kind of doing a speed run tactic. You can see I'm moving forward constantly and taking out the enemies as I go, except for this part. I kind of get surrounded a little bit, so took my time a little bit there. But you can see I got the Killtrocity, and moving up. I'm sprinting forward. You don't have to. It's just for this video to be a little bit shorter. So moving up, activate that console, and the barricade goes down. Hop back in. We're at 71,000. We're easily going to get to 80. You can see I'm shooting, and I'm not continuously shooting a lot of the time, but you could very well do that. And it's probably a better idea to do that, because you could actually shoot people that are off screen. You could look at your radar and see where enemies are probably before you could even see them. So you should keep that trigger down, and you could very well keep the sprees up and keep the multi-kills going by killing people off screen before you even see them. So throw grenades at this guy. I took out I took out the shotgun. Not totally necessary. I just decided to change it up. I like to kill multiple people at once, like that, with a shotgun. And like that. Beautiful. So you can see we're at 111,000 already, and we only needed 80, so we have performed admirably. Very, very good. Very well. Awesome. Good job. So moving forward at the end here, there's a handful of grunts, and then there's a drop pod with 2 more grunts right there. Kill those guys, and that is it for this one. We just got to move up with our slow-moving elephant and warthog combination, and there's no more enemies. And this is actually a level where you could get an achievement for not allowing any damage to befall the elephant. And you want to be careful because you could actually shoot the elephant and damage it yourself if you're going for that achievement. But I have a guide up for that. If you would like to view it, it's on my channel. This level, you start off in this turret, which is pretty fun. There's a ton of enemies flying at you, so you could easily get a bunch of points right off the bat. We need 120,000 for this gold star. But you can see we're already a third way there. Now we're already 5/12ths way there. We're already 6/12ths way there, which, as you know, is halfway there. And so we're starting off this level with 71,000 points right off the bat out of 120. So that's not too tough at all. This is a pretty cool concept. You're controlling the warthog. Obviously, you're driving it, but you're controlling the turret with your... it's like hooked up to your helmet, so you could actually control it, which is very cool. I was wondering how they'd handle this in the game, but I guess this is how they handled it. No more to say about that. So you want to drive around this section and kill as many people as possible. Also, when people are in vehicles or turrets, you could see that they, once it's a weak vehicle, after you shoot it for a while, it'll get the enemy inside of it to bail. And if you could, if you have time, you should let that enemy bail, because if you just kill him straight up with the enemy inside of it, he'll just count as 1 kill. But if you get him to get out, and then you kill the enemy individually, and you kill the turret or vehicle individually, they will actually count as 2 kills, so you get a double kill instead of just getting 1 kill. So I'll do that with the ghost here. You can see I let him get out, and now all of a sudden he's 2 kills. So I got a triple kill from killing that other single elite over there as well. So that's a little easy way to get your multi-kills up a little bit. And there's also spare warthogs, which I need all of a sudden. Perfectly placed. There's one right here, right after I take a bunch of damage. You want to be careful of that, because some of these enemies will throw grenades or be a suicide grunt. So if you run them over, they'll be taking you down a little bit in the health department. So again, you can just spray and pray. There's no overheating on the warthog. So just drive around in circles pretty much. In this area, there's this is the end of the level, but you got to hold out for a little while again. So you just want to drive around the area and continuously shoot, and just shoot as many people as possible. Get those multi-kills up, people. So you can see you don't want to just stand still, really. And actually, you might be able to stand still and they'll all just come to you. That's probably a good idea. But if you are going to drive around, you want to drive around continuously rather than... I'm kind of stopping and starting, which is not a good idea. If I just drove in circles, I'd easily come across a bunch of enemies much more quickly and consistently. And I'd be able to get my multi-kills up more consistently. But I didn't do that. Well, I'm doing it now, I guess. And you can see there's a ghost again. I'm allowing the elite to get out, so then I could kill the elite and the ghost individually, and that will give me a double kill instead of just a single kill. And we're just driving around. You know how we do. We only needed 120,000, and we're at 260,000 at this point. And we still got a little bit more to go. Shooting all these people. That's about all I got to say about this. Not much more to say. Driving around, shoot a lot of people. This is one of the areas where you could really rack up a lot of points. And that's exactly what we're doing. Mission accomplished. 273,000, 153,000 overdue. Or, you know what I'm saying. 153,000 extra. So run up, place the bomb on that barricade, because as a Spartan, we cannot get over that barricade somehow. But shoot all these enemies, and again, this is an area where you want to push through quickly and move up as fast as you can, and you'll get a bunch of multi-kills racked up. And this part is the first part. You are introduced to a battle rifle, which is pretty sweet. The pistol is awesome. Obviously, it's a one-shot kill for a lot of enemies. Well, not a lot. I guess it's only the grunts and the buggers, but there are a lot of grunts around in all the levels. And crawlers. But the battle rifle is great because it's a 3-shot burst, obviously. For all you long-term Halo fans, you know exactly how many shots the battle rifle fires each time it shoots. It's 3. So it's good for killing multiple grunts at once. And also it's good for killing elites. It takes 2 bursts to kill an elite. You can see I'm killing this empty plasma turret again, because you get points for that. And you can actually kill, you can see I killed 2 with 1 burst there. You could actually kill up to, I guess you could kill an infinite amount if you line them up perfectly. The bullets go through them, it appears, which is great. And the jackals, it kills in 2 bursts as well. Usually one will take down their shield, or at least significantly weaken their shield, and then the second one will go through their shield and into their face holes. Well, I guess you just make a hole with the bullets, and then they have face holes after. But anyway, you can see I'm grabbing all these grenades. Well, I guess I haven't. I could see them on my screen, and I should grab them, because I want to take out those turrets efficiently, quickly and efficiently. The battle rifle actually does a significant amount of damage to the turrets, which is very weird, but I'll take it, whatever. You can see I'm not using the tactic to weaken the turrets and allow the grunt to get out and then kill both individually for the double kill, but you could do that if you're having trouble getting the par score, which I should have mentioned earlier. We're at the end of the level. It is 70,000, so we're 9,000 over already. Yeah, so we're at the end here. Watch out, get away from that barricade, because that drop pod comes down and could injure you. I don't think it'll kill you, or I don't think it could kill you, but it will definitely take your shield down a little bit. So kill this guy, try to use grenades to kill him. If not, he requires a bunch of bullets to be shot into him, so it's obviously way quicker for grenades to work their magic. Mission accomplished, 18,000 over. So we got the gold star there. We're moving on to the last mission in Operation A. There are 6 in all for each mission, or each operation rather. So just move forward. There's a few enemies just straggling about, and then you got to move forward to this point and hold out for a little bit. There's just a set amount of enemies that come down you got to kill. So obviously try to string them together with your battle rifle. It makes it easy to get kills quickly. You see I'm stringing a bunch together. I should have had a better string than that. It was broken in the middle there, but whatever. I would advise not using sprint. I'm just using sprint again just so it makes the video a little bit quicker. But you get a hog, and we need 115,000 for this level. So basically you just want to drive and keep your finger down on that trigger, and we're going to get as many people as possible string together for some sprees and multi-kills. So we're moving forward. There's this turret. I'm going to allow the grunt to get out and then kill both individually, like we've been doing. And now I'm driving backwards. But whatever. You know, it works. So there's just a bunch of grunts in the streets here for the most part. I'm going to let that guy get out. Double kill. And there's this wraith up here, so I like to wrap around him like I just did there. And it doesn't give him a shot on you, so it's a pretty safe way of dealing with him. And also the wraith, obviously, once the wraith is weak enough, the elite gets out, and we do what we always do. get that double kill instead of the single kill. And there's a bunch of people. I thought more came out of that door shield, but I guess not. There were like 3 people. So you want to move forward here. You get your battle rifle ready. And just shoot all these grunts and jackals. And then we can hop on this turret. And there's a few enemies in the area that will move forward to us. And we could get some multi-kills here. Killionaire. Pretty sweet. So move forward. There's going to be a couple plasma turrets up ahead here. And jackals and elites. So it's not as easy as other sections. It's not bad at all, but a lot of sections have grunts for the most part. Well, I guess this section has grunts a lot too. Everywhere has grunts. They are pretty fun to kill. The battle rifle just destroys things in this game. So we're going to move down, and we're at the end of this level. We're at 106. We've still got a little bit of work to do to get the 115 required, but we're going to do it with this Warthog. This is basically the end. You got to escape. For this operation, at least, it's the end. And you see, I'm going to get out here. We're 1,000 or 950 short of getting the gold star. So you can see I decided to throw a bunch of grenades at that Wraith. And I let the elite get out. And by doing that, I got a double kill again. But you can see that's 8,000. So it's pretty easy to just overlook that Wraith and drive right by it. But that 8,000 points you could get from that Wraith is pretty significant, especially if you're having trouble getting the 115,000 required for this gold star. So that's definitely something to look at if you're in need of more points at the end of the level. So that's it for Operation A, guys. Thanks for watching. Click like and subscribe, and I'll see you for Operation B very soon.